I know we live in a world where you can just go onto crypto and rug pull people for essentially a whole bunch of money. Not only that he rug pulled it once, not only that he rug pulled it twice, he did it 3 times. And the other one is kind of just the equivalent of Jack Doherty kind of begging for money on the Golden State Bridge. But let me tell you, investing in money and doing and saving money and all that is just a weird way of just having to throw anything at the wall at that point. I will never just understand as to what is just the appeal just to spend so much of this money on something like even like on crypto. Like anything that happens on here makes it feel as if like me spending $25 on a red fidget spinner back in 2017 in middle school was actually a company investment that I saved a little bit more better than that. The reason I'm even kind of discussing this a little bit is because I end up reading upon like probably the most wasteful usage on your money possibly. Like I know I started out with like the whole cryptos like stuff, but like this has to, not at least in my opinion, the actual worst way of just having to use any of your money anywhere else out there. I'm sure that some of you have seen this image of the banana duct taped to a wall. The piece of it is actually called Comedian, and it ended up making its headlines because of just how absurd the piece actually was. But it became a lot worth over time, like most pieces of art, that ended up having an estimated value of $1 to $1.5 million for a banana duct tape onto a wall, mind you. Like it is literally part of the fruit family, where if you do not eat it like quick enough at all, is going to literally like rot in your hands. This piece now being a little bit more known than the world egg, it was actually bid on. People actually wanted to actually have a chance to just have this little piece for themselves, for whatever reason. A bit of a side tangent here. As an artist, I'm less mad that this is what is considered art, and more confused as to what the hell is it trying to say. Because I thought that, like, at least in some things, I was like reading some of the articles about that it was just meant to be like a commentary on like what the view of, like, the view's perspective on like what art is today, or what we now consider maybe art, and like that's the idea. But as far as I know, the thing is effective for sure, because it has me like scratching at my head thinking like, what does this really mean? Now you may think that you're just buying the piece itself, but you're wrong. What you buy when you buy Catalan's Comedian is not the banana itself, but a certificate of authenticity that grants the owner the permission and the authority to reproduce this banana and duct tape on their wall as an original artwork by Bocciero Catalin. I probably butchered that name so horribly. I am not Italian. Essentially what it means that you can very much do whatever you want with this piece. You can let the thing rot as well, and you can do whatever you want with it, but you are certified to ensure that you can just replace the banana, the duct tape, and place it back onto the wall again. And the sucker, who in my humble opinion bought this stupid piece, was an entrepreneur by the name of Justin Sun, who is also in association with a Tron crypto coin. Sun ended up managing to secure this thing, and by winning the bid ended up rising up to $5.2 million. That is literally like the most like life-changing money on the planet, and this dude spent it all on to be part of this like bananas like legacy to just do it, because his intention is to literally just eat the banana, and like that's it. He's gonna replace it with a new banana. And like, I don't know exactly why anybody wanted to buy this. Like, I know it's like a cool piece, but like literally anybody in their own home with a banana and duct tape, they can literally just do the exact same thing and do that. Like, I guess you wouldn't exactly want to do that because like you still have like the certificate, so like it would be mean like you have this piece, you own the piece, this is the real thing, you're just continuing on. But like anybody else could also do that as well. Like, like I don't understand the appeal towards any of this. I am thrilled to announce that I bought the banana. SpaceX, I am Justin Sun. I am excited to share that I have successfully acquired Bocciero Catalin's iconic work, Comedian, for $6.2 million. I guess it just added one little bit more number just to show how much of like an actual like waste of like money this was. This is not just an artwork, it represents a cultural phenomenon that bridges the world of art, memes, and the cryptocurrency community. I believe this place will inspire more thought and discussion in the future and will become part of history. But I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Art and crypto are like two sides of like an opposite type of coin. Like, they are literally like the opposites of one another, okay? It is literally oil and water. They do not mix together at well. Especially considering of how, like, when like the high rise of crypto was happening, people ended up having like their own art be literally taken and being used as like actual like NFTs. So it was already bad enough, and it was even worse enough for like most memes. So nobody's going to be bridging that gap anywhere near time soon. Like that is just a fact. I think people just need to accept that like cryptocurrency, people do not respect any artists at all. Like, and even if they did, they're wasting shit on like this. Okay, like, I'm sorry. This is really just like the biggest waste of money ever possible. I am honored to be proud owner of the banana and look forward to sparking the future inspiration and impact with art enthusiasts around the world. Additionally, in the coming days, I will personally eat the banana as part of its unique artistic experience, honing its place in both art and history and pop culture. Stay tuned. I don't know how could you say any of these things with a smile on your face. Like, I don't think you even read this. I don't think you even made this tweet in regards of actually owning the banana. I think you really are just like crying that you wasted this much on for a legacy that I don't think anybody is going to remotely care about. To me, if I honestly were to purchase this banana for $6.2 million, by the way, let's just make sure we get that clear on the record, I would feel like I would actually cry. I would feel like I would end up making some sort of mistake. You know, I would end up feeling like the regret would just consume me, and my soul would just be damned to hell. Not because I did something wrong, but for just how ignorantly stupid I was with my money. I know people are going to probably start saying that it's how you view the art that gives it a lot of meaning and depth, and I would technically agree with it, but let's be realistic. I don't think anybody in their right mind should ever spend this amount of money for a banana. No one ever in the history of anybody else is willing to just buy this banana. Hell, buying like the fucking monkey statue seems a lot more of an actual better investment than anything else. At least he got the statue. At least he can actually physically touch the statue and, you know, look at it with all of its, like, you know, like nuts and glory. Plus, even purchasing the banana does not make it part of a good legacy. Like, just like what? Yeah, you ate the banana that was on the thing. Probably a bunch of other people on like Instagram have probably already done the exact same thing. Granted, they probably didn't have, like, you know, the certificates like, oh yeah, like, I ate the banana, here's the certificate, this is the real deal. So like, it's just really pointless. Like in my opinion, like, I really don't see the benefit of just like doing this. Like, this is not a legacy. This is just ensuring that you keep the banana until someone just decides to just not continue the legacy anymore. Like, this is not like this is the opposite of a legacy, okay? Hogwarts legacy has more of a legacy online than anything else than this banana. I think I'll never understand the world and the hype that comes around with spending so much money on the most pointless things out there. But maybe that's just me, because I'm much more of a stupid poor man that doesn't know exactly, you know, the right things to do when you actually spend all your money. Because you have to be constantly stuck in this state of like fear of missing out on like the next big thing and all these rises and everything, when like it ultimately doesn't matter. You don't actually end up winning anything at the end. You just end up wasting much more of your money on on literally anything that could have gone to like something a little bit more better, honestly. But yeah, I wanted to show this to all of you because I knew that banana existed for a while back in like 2019, so I was already familiar with, like, you know, the absurdity of the piece. But to buy this for so much money was entirely ludicrous, that I just had to show it to everybody and just, you know, really just hammer home that, like, just be careful with what you spend your money on, and maybe feel a little bit more better when you invest, because I don't think I've seen anybody else who is, you know, more confident enough to just purchase a banana for $6.2 million. Like, Jesus Christ, like, you could change so many things with it. Like, this is just a new thing for me, just seeing like someone just buy like the banana piece itself and learning a little bit like the lore around the banana. So that's really all there is to it. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. Bye bye.